The Debt Management Office says Nigeria's debt stock is increasing due to a combination of several factors, including borrowings and the continued issuing of promissory notes by the federal government. The Director General of the DMO, Patience Oniha, disclosed this on Wednesday. Addressing the country's total debt, Oniha said several loans have been contracted from multilateral and bilaterals, while the federal government keeps issuing promissory notes to settle obligations for which it does not really have the revenue. Oniha said although borrowing is an accepted form to fund government activities, there should be revenues generated to support such. She also said the 77 trillion naira debt projection likely to be inherited before the end of the current administration can be surmounted with incentives that needs to be put in place to ensure borrowings equal balanced expenditure and sustained revenue. Inflation in Africa's biggest economy accelerated the most in Bauchi, Rivers, Ondo, Kogi, and Anambra in February on a year-on-year basis, according to the Consumer Price Index report. Bauchi, Rivers, Ondo, Kogi, and Anambra inflation rates were 24.4, 24.3, 23.9, and 23.9% respectively, all of which outpaced the headline inflation. Although the inflation rate in the various states decreased marginally on a month-on-month basis, they, however, remained the states with the highest inflation rate in January 2023. This is evident in the monthly diesel price report by the National Bureau of Statistics, as Bauchi recorded the highest price of diesel in February at 904 naira 30 kobo, while Ondo recorded the seventh highest price of diesel at 868 naira 33 kobo. Nigeria's headline inflation rate hit 21.91% in February, and food inflation accelerated to 24.35%. And finally, in stocks, the transactions on the floor of the Nigerian exchange on Wednesday closed on a bearish note, occasioned by 10.00% decline in the share price of Airtel Africa and other 13 stocks. The all-share index dropped further by 1.88% to close at 53,018.97 points. Investors' wealth plunged by 553 billion naira as market capitalization nosedived by 1.88% to close at 28.883 trillion naira. The market breadth closed negative as 11 equities emerged as gainers against 14 that declined in their share prices. An aggregate of 197 million units of shares was traded in 3,506 deals valued at 2.67 billion naira. And that's it on Business News. I am Chiamaka 14.